Hello, I'm Timothy Martin, and welcome to Sobriety Made Simple. One of the most important things to begin in living a life alcohol-free is to face our reality. Most of us have used alcohol to escape, and getting sober can be tough. Facing up to the destruction that drinking has done, not only to our lives, but to the lives of the people closest to us. Here are some harsh truths that I faced, but acknowledging these truths gave me a more realistic picture of myself and helped me in my early sobriety, and maybe they can help you too. Now, these aren't very pleasant things I'm going to say. These are harsh realities, okay? Let's get started. Number one, you're not that important. Sorry, but hear me out. You play a very minor role in most people's lives. Just like you're wrapped up in your own life, so are other people. It's not a bad thing, it's just a fact of life. Why am I saying this? If you decided to stop drinking or are new to sobriety, don't waste your time thinking what he or she might think. They're too wrapped up in their stuff in their lives to pay attention to you. So that might give you a little peace of mind to focus on you, okay? Number two, not everyone is going to like you. Life isn't a popularity contest. Focus on being the best version of yourself you can be. Trying to get others to like you that don't really matter that much in your life anyway is a waste of time and energy. Be around people who will accept you as you are. Now, this was hard for me at first. I am a people pleaser. I was very shy and I wanted people to like me. And shyness was actually a big reason why I began to drink in the first place. Just accept that not everyone is going to like you, and that's okay. This comes out a lot when you change from a drinking person to a sober person. Your personality is going to go through some changes, and that could have an adverse effect on people. Most people don't like change, or they fear change. Now, I'll explain more of that in a minute. Be prepared, though, okay? Number three, your feelings are caused by your thoughts. Most times, the way we feel about a certain thing is based on our perception. In short, your thoughts create your feelings. Example. As a child, I was attacked on 3 separate occasions by big dogs. Now, as an adult, I'm very fearful around big dogs. It's my perception that causes the feelings, not the particular dog that I'm around, just my thoughts on those types of dogs and the situations that I've been in that causes those feelings. I'll tie this into recovery. If you have tried to stop in the past and failed, your perception might be tainted. You might go in with pessimism or fear of the same outcome. Instead, try examining why you failed in the past and set things up not to make the same mistakes again. Learn from your past attempts. Number 4, learn to be accountable or be held accountable. Your words and decisions hold consequences, whether positive or negative. If you don't hold yourself accountable, somebody else will. What I did when I first stopped drinking was to keep my mouth shut and get to work on myself. No future talk, no bragging about how different I was going to be. I did that in past attempts, and it sucked to relapse and then get called out by people on what I said I was going to do. Trust me, you don't want to be in that position. It's bad. Besides, if you do your best and stick with it, things will show as you progress in your sobriety, and you will be more respected for not bragging, okay? Number 5, people want you to do well, just not better than them. Now, this goes back to what I was speaking about earlier. People not liking change or fearing change. Now, this is so true when you stop drinking. It's almost amazing. Most people will be behind you and give you encouragement and support, but only for a little while. I've learned to tone down the sharing of wonderful things that are going on in my life with coworkers. My sobriety has had an adverse effect on some of my coworkers, and it's not all positive. Sometimes I think that pathetic drunk that I was made them feel a little bit better about their lives. I'm very different now in a lot of different phases of my life, and it does show. My personal appearance, the way I hold myself, it shows on my job through the raises I've gotten, the promotions I've gotten. That never would have happened had I not stopped drinking and started working on self-improvement. Once I started outperforming some of my coworkers, they stopped talking to me. It goes back to that second thing I was talking about. Not everybody is going to like you. So be it. I don't waste my time on people like that. I've learned to ignore negativity, to keep on my own course. Please do the same. Don't let anyone come between you and your sobriety, okay? Victoria, tell them.
If someone comes between you and your sobriety, tell that mother to go themselves. Thank you.
Thank you, Victoria. I don't think that's the best course of action personally. You probably shouldn't say it like that, but you get the point. As you progress in your sobriety, prepare yourself. Some people will feel threatened by the new, improved, better you. That's on them. Be nice. Don't rub success in faces. Be kind, but don't stop ever, okay? Number 6, there's no perfect time to do anything. People who wait around for the perfect time to do something are going to be waiting forever. Trust me, there's never going to be a perfect time to stop drinking. Just do it now, okay? Number 7, somebody always has it better or worse than you. If you're just starting out in sobriety, things are probably kind of shitty right now. I know they were for me. Instead of focusing on what others had, an example, in AA, some people are always throwing around how much clean time they have like it's a badge of honor. Instead of saying it to encourage a newcomer, they want to show how much better they are. That's not everybody in AA, just a few of the people, but instead of focusing on that or seeing that as a way to feel less than or beat myself up, I think, hey, at least I'm working on my recovery and I'm not still in active addiction. I just try not to compare myself to others as much as I possibly can. Remember, it could be a lot harder, okay? Keep that chin up and carry on, soldier. Next, fear is paralyzing for sobriety. Fear is a biological response to the unknown. You must not allow fear to hinder you from starting or continuing sobriety. Just acknowledge that it's not familiar and things are going to be different. And prepare yourself mentally for those thoughts and feelings so when they do happen, you have a plan of action. Example, I can't deal with this particular situation without alcohol. Fear will kick in and make it seem impossible. It's just fear. Acknowledge you're afraid. It's probably not even the situation. It's just facing the situation sober that's creating the fear. But use it. Use the fear to become excited. See it as a challenge. Can I get through this without alcohol? Do I really mean what I'm saying? Do I really want to stop? It's time to find out. And then just go. Just do it. Use what I call the 3-second rule. Count to 3 and do it. You'll feel so much better afterwards that you got through the situation without drinking. It builds self-confidence and positive self-esteem. Now, lastly, you live the life that you create for yourself. If you put in the wrench time on fixing your life, you're going to see positive results. If you half-ass things, guess what's going to happen? You reap what you sow. You get out what you put in. We've all heard those sayings before, but they're true. If you aren't happy with things, change them. Stop this foolishness and get to work. Take control and do what's necessary to turn things around. Develop an internal locus of control, a growth mindset. I know you can do this because I'm doing it. And I know if I can do it, you can, okay? I hope this video helps you out. Please leave a comment below. I'd like to hear from you, okay? Thanks for watching. Take care and remember, you got this. Bye.
What are you waiting for? Go kick some ass.